I've got a sort of concerning video to make. It's about my mental health, and yeah, there's not going to be any video actually, technically speaking. I just can't be bothered today. It's been one thing after another, and also I'm aware that things could get worse because of my actual real life situation. There's a lot of things that are just going wrong at the moment, and at this point I can't predict it. And it's becoming so much that the stress is getting to me and it's making me have heart problems again. I got these before when I was in the last house. But it was like because of my housemate who was a complete cunt. There's no polite way of putting it. He used to harass me, he used to bully me. I think he also sexually harassed me, technically speaking. He basically used to walk around the house naked and just walk around in underwear and shit. And it just creeped me the fuck out. I was attracted to men as tofu, but he's definitely not one. And on top of that, he just did scummy things every time. And it's just like non-stop. I just wanted out of there, and I got that. And honestly, I'm not much different here. There's still issues, and they're quite minor compared to those, especially with being threatened to be killed and stuff, and family as well. Actually, they got threatened by him, and for some reason that's not enough for the UK police to get involved. So basically, I could say I could kill you, and they wouldn't care. But for some reason, they won't do it for him. It's just fucking. I don't know. I think the police here are corrupt. That's probably part of it. Anyway, 2025, I was hoping it'd be a better year, and I actually did 3 days in a row of exercise recently, which is a new record, I think, because I usually go a day without every now and then. But I've been struggling and for different issues and stuff. This is why there isn't any funny moments videos at the moment. As I said, I was doing the new series. This is why there isn't the new one. I'm not actually editing it in the background, so I save time. I'm definitely getting funny moments, but I'm not finding that as really, you know, as much going on. That's what I'm trying to say. Annoyingly, I've got tasks to do in real life. I've got to send something off. I want to do this before I'm 4S and I've got a story out. I've got to do my various tasks and stuff I do every day routinely. Yeah, I'm not really getting there anyway quicker. I'm just fed up with it really, and I've started to realise now that the medication I was taking probably isn't helping that much anymore. And I can't really understand why. I've been on this for over half a year now, a good half a year, and it just feels like it's not working, honestly. Sometimes I feel great and feel like I can do anything, and I've even noticed this in videos, like I do weird shit. Like the weirdest shit I ever did, I think, which still sticks with me because it's embarrassing, is make an incest joke in Final Fantasy 14 videos and the Stormblood story. I keep thinking about that, like, why the fuck did I even say that? It's so stupid. Not to mention it's just fucking weird. And I think it's because of the medication. Like, there's no other explanation. It's literally a drug, and it's not. It's like a narcotic type, I guess. Is it a narcotic? What is a narcotic anyway? Pretty sure that's just when it like alters your state. A drug or other substance that affects mood or behaviour and is consumed for non-medical purposes, especially sold illegally. Well, it doesn't make any sense. So what do you call weed then? Because that can be prescribed medically and legally, and it affects mood and behaviour. I don't know. But it's basically the equivalent of weed, I guess. And it's gotten me so euphoric in some senses that I've just decided to do more things in my life. I've started to make my own band. It's a one-man band, really. And I started work on that. I've been doing animation stuff. There's just crazy things happening. I've been happy playing games as well. So that isn't necessarily true all the time. Sometimes I'm quite frustrated to play them. Yeah, and so far, like, the year started off okay. It's glad to leave last year behind, especially with something that happened at the end. I think does anything big happen? No, I don't think it did. My chair still squeaks, which is fucking annoying. When I want a weight-friendly chair, I want a chair that's not gonna fucking squeak. I don't really care about it breaking, I just care about this fucking squeaking noise. Those people know I'm there, I don't need that. Yeah, I think other bad things happened at the start of the year. Just feeling down and stuff, and it's no surprise. It just feels shitty. And also now it's even worse with all like the climate crisis stuff and like the Los Angeles wildfires and shit. Is it wildfires? Actually, I didn't look it up, but I'm guessing it's something related to that. The terrible shit is people won't acknowledge it for what it is, and that to me just makes me depressed. But in a sense, I also just don't care now. I don't care about the suffering. I don't care what happens to people anymore. I'm literally becoming desensitized to reality. And I think that's sort of a dangerous thing. It's something I need to keep tabs on, I guess. I'm just so fucking fed up of that shit. Like, why is it taking so long for people to fucking acknowledge this shit? It just makes no sense. And we haven't got all fucking like a decade. For all we know, like, we could just burn up this decade. We just won't know it because people are too blind and turn a blind eye to this shit. You know, climate protesters were literally blocking roads so they can stop this shit happening. But people there, some people even kill them actually. That's one of the harshest things there. It doesn't do anything, but it's just so fucking weak-minded and closed-minded for that matter. Like, it's shitty as well to block a road, but the point is, nothing is being done about the bigger issues. If you focus on these smaller issues and messengers, you're not going to find your way to a solution. It's as simple as that. That's been shitty as well, so like Veganuary and stuff, it's not taking off as much as it used to, I don't think. Even though there's some great I can't say options, there we go, options. But it's just rough. And everywhere I've looked in shops so far isn't great. But my recent sort of stress has just come to the surface and I feel horrible. I just feel so weak, my muscles aren't working. I can't do anything, I don't even have the energy. It's obviously taking a toll on me now. But the thing that happened 2 days ago is pretty bad, I think. It's not as bad as suicidal thoughts, but it's up there. Because of my frustration. So I managed to go out the other day, and I wanted to sort of treat myself at the end and get something in the shops, like I sometimes do anyway. Find some new vegan bits and try some things I haven't tried before. and also get some alcohol because I find alcohol can help soothe me, it help relaxes me. Or sometimes it does. Today it didn't, which sucks. It's probably because it wasn't good alcohol. I literally tried something new. It was a lemon lime lager by Copperberg. Yeah, it wasn't great. It's better than Esperados. Fucking hated that. God, Esperados tasted like weed. I smelled like weed and stuff outside because for some reason people smoke it freely and let everything out to the open. It's so strong. But it literally tastes like weed. It tastes like that smell. And yeah, I just picked up some alcohol to try. Some wine and some, I think even gin and tonic. I need to check if that's vegan though. Can't remember. I don't really care now. Because when I got around to paying, went on to the self-checkout. Don't really like self-checkouts, but it wasn't too much there anyway. And it asked for ID. Now, every time I've been to self-checkouts with alcohol and it's asked ID, usually an assistant just goes up to it, scans their fucking card, and that's it. There's no fuss. They can see I'm over 25 years old. Honestly, I look about 40 at the moment. Yeah, I look that age, and suddenly they say, "Can I see your ID?" Okay. I don't have ID. So I'm just stressed out and had a pretty bad anxiety attack there. And I wasn't sure what to do, so I just let the assistant just run his course. And the alcohol was pretty much taken away. So that sort of stressed me out and the people I was there with. Even though I looked at age and I have a card from college from 2016 or something. I can't remember what age it was. Yeah, I mean, I dropped out in 2016, but I started college in 2013. It's been 12 years since. Like, you start college at the age of 16 usually. So it's like, what? I don't get it. It just fucking baffles me, and that apparently wasn't enough. And so, yeah, I didn't get the alcohol. Annoyingly, the people that are there with me are probably going to run their mouth about it for fucking weeks, and I just can't stand that. This seems to be a common thing with people. They just complain and they don't do anything about it. They don't solve the solution. They don't give any answers or reasoning. They just complain for the amount of complaining, and it's not great. So I get home and I do some research on how to get an ID, because I do have IDs in a sense, but I obviously don't carry them around with me. Like, who the fuck's going to carry around a birth certificate, for example? Like, what? Why do you carry that around? It just makes no sense. The same with a passport. Unless you're abroad, you don't have a reason to do that. So I looked it up, and apparently there's a way you can get an ID card, which is accepted by most things anyway. So it let me just register to anything. And I go through the process and pay for it, and it denies me. It's like, okay, even though you accepted it when I finally got it right, you denied that there's any validation to the ID, my face for that matter. So I do it when they say that they're going to send me an email and tell me what to do. From there, they ask me to do it again. So I do it again. This time, like, more lighting and stuff, because I need to scan stuff as well. And it fails again. It doesn't pick up, like my face, for example. It doesn't pick up the passport that I have. And that's just stressing me the fuck out, because one, this software is unreliable. This scanning shit, this automation for that matter, it's dangerous and unreliable. I've said as much in my email replies. And two, it's not safe. It's a privacy concern. You know, I don't know if anyone's looking at the camera or even looking at the passport. But holy shit, it's not good. You know, I remember once I had to use my passport to enter the Discord channel, which I don't care about really, but I just don't get ID in general. I could go on a rant about it. You know, get the old people out of government and get young people in because they don't have an idea. You know, people aren't young and dumb, but there's definitely plenty of rational young people out there, more rational than these old fuckers who just seem to step on you for the sake of stepping on you. It just makes no sense to me. But I'll do this validation thing again, verification, whatever, and it fails. So I'm like, okay, this is obviously a problem with their system. I do it for the third time, I'll just fucking melt down because I just can't take it anymore. I'm just stressed out over that shit constantly. And it's just not helping. And all this is just for an ID. Like, hello? It can't be that hard. It's just fucking stupid. Everyone, I think I hear my house the other day. Fucking annoying at the soundtracks. Like, that's the other thing that stresses me out. I'm supposed to be getting help with soundproofing and shit and making basically this room as quiet as possible so I don't hear anything outside. But nothing is being done about it. And I don't know what to do about it myself because I don't have any knowledge on these areas. And even then, like, why is there even an issue with sound to begin with? To me, it's just poor craftsmanship. I don't think that's what it is. I don't know what it is where you build something, but whoever built this just didn't do a great job. You know, why the fuck? The walls cracking, wires. Like my toilet, for example, keeps getting blocked up for some reason, even though I'm doing the same amount that I always do. And I can't help it because I have ulcerative colitis, so. And it's also getting soiled as well somehow. There's nothing reaching the top even when it is blocked, and somehow it's like going yellow and shit. I don't get it. Just so many confusing things that stress me out about this place. The taps also have a danger. In the kitchen, they splash and they can get near the plug sockets and stuff. It's stupid. But it's just, I don't even know who designed this, but there's so many bad choices and stuff. But yeah, like with the ID stuff, it was just too much, and as if that wasn't bad enough, I was sort of getting harassed because I wasn't answering my phone. So, yeah, that's pretty much my day. I've been playing Deep Rock Galactic most of the time, having fun for the most part. Wasn't really anything stressful other than multiplayer dwarf lobbies where there's fucking so many objectives. I just stopped playing them because it's just stupid. It wasn't fun. As much as I like the chaos, I didn't see any benefit to it, especially on like a leveling experience. And I've also reported that and blocked the Steam profiles because I think this shit needs to be under control. I think it's dangerous, honestly, in a sense. You know, not everyone wants to level up that fast. Like 0 to 15 in like one session. That's ridiculous. Anyway, I'll get to doing stuff because I'm fucking tired. Not mentally, not really physically for some reason. Yeah, there's just so many times I just want to give up and just, it becomes a pain, and I think it's obvious by now that my mental health is not all there. I'm also developing like strange issues. Like I keep thinking, because there's no like toilet brush upstairs, for example. I keep thinking people are using my bottle brush as a way to clean it because they look like toilet brushes essentially, even though they're not. And I'm just paranoid about that because it just seems so fucking ridiculous. And I swear, like, I could smell bad smells on it. I could be schizophrenic, I don't know. Yeah. I doubt anyone will hear this anyway. I doubt anyone would hear if I died anyway. It's like, I don't know anymore. What's the fucking point? It actually gets to that point where I do risk my life in a sense in day-to-day tasks. Like I'll go near plug sockets whilst wet because I don't fucking care. I'll throw things because I don't fucking care. And because I'm so weak as well, even though it reduces the chances of dying, that's at the same time I just don't care if something does kill me or cause me to start dying. I'm just losing grips on reality at this point. And luckily it's not for the reasons that it used to be, with like relationships and stuff, and being a virgin. Just wants to do with life in general. There's a difference between living a satisfying life and living one in luxury. A satisfying life is more desirable. I'm not living in luxury, and that's the problem. Because I can't be satisfied the way it is. I'm not getting enough money. I'm not really able to demonstrate skills. I've even skipped out on 2 tasks today because I just couldn't be bothered anymore. I don't mean to make content like this. I just don't know what to do. I don't know where to ask for advice even, because everyone's pretty much betrayed me at this point. There's literally nobody I can turn to. And on top of that, there's more of something that's also stressing me out. I seem to be getting harassed for being shy by someone close to me, I suppose. And for some reason, there's a stigma against introverted people. So I don't know what to do about that. At this point, I don't think people would care if I didn't exist. It doesn't fucking matter anymore. It actually got bad enough earlier, I remember now. I was actually on the brink of crying because I just can't cope. And nobody's giving me any help, nobody's supporting me. I don't get any space to do anything. I've got like other mini issues, like I've got fucking masturbation addiction. It takes up so much time. It's not so bad as it was before. It's still one of those things I just wish I could get rid of the urge. Like, even if I could just reduce it to once per day, it'd just be good. I just can't.